Welcome back. This is Dan Havey with CF Ninja Hacks, and in this video we're going to answer a question that Alicia had, and the same question I had a number of years ago, which is how can I get my ClickFunnels site, the icon for it, to show properly on my iPhone when I save it to the desktop, home screen, whatever you want to call it. And what you're normally going to get is you're going to get this right here, which you're going to see what it is actually, so it's your standard Apple icon, but you're going to see it's black in the background, and the ClickFunnels icon itself has a transparent background. So that right there is one thing you have to watch out for, and I'll show you that in a minute. And so is when you come in here and you click on Add to Home Screen, this is what you get instead of getting your Favicon or anything else, because it'll show up just like this. So let me do this real quick. Let me get my cell phone turned on so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Let me pull up QuickTime again. Okay, so you should be able to see this now on my phone. Yep, you can. I mean, on my computer screen. So I'm going to click down here at the bottom, and we are going to see immediately the favicon for the page show up right here. And then as we scroll down, and I always have to remember which one I'm working on here, we're going to click on Add to Home Screen, and you're going to see the exact same thing that Alicia was showing right here. You got your ClickFunnels favicon that is transparent on the background, and you can see all the black through it. So let me cancel this on my phone and kill that, but we'll go back in here real quick, and you're going to see right here how this ninja guy is a little bit smaller, and we're going to make him bigger here in a minute when we change the icon. So we're going to go into this page, and let me show you first off. Let me just go here and let me grab a hold of this favicon right here. Let me copy that, and I'm going to put that into the code I have here, and we'll talk about this more in a minute. And so let me just paste that in, and there we go. Now let's save it. And then we will go back into our site here, and we will refresh the page. Okay, so now let's open this up, and you're going to see right here we still have the small favicon, but now if we come down here and we go Add to Home Screen, you're going to see we have our favicon there, but because it has a transparent background, it's black on black, so all you're going to get is a nice big black square. So let's cancel this out of here, and then we're going to grab that URL again for that image. Let's grab this here. Oops, right to there. Oops, that's not it. Let's try this again. Okay, we'll copy that. Come back in here. Paste that in. Now here you're going to see that the name of it is apple-touch-icon.png, and that's what the instructions basically say to put in there, but I found it doesn't need to be that. So let's just save this first and see what we get now. So we got that saved. Now let's go back to our QuickTime. Let's refresh our page. And once it's done, we'll click on this. And now you see there, let me close that again. What you're going to see right here is it's going to start off small as the favicon for the page, and then it's going to give us the bigger version of it that we just put into the code. So let me just, let me click on the right place. Let me close that. And so watch where that icon shows up again. So first it comes in small, and then it gets bigger. So now let's scroll up on the page, and we will click now again on Add to Home Screen. And now what we have is our large favicon. And because we made one that did not, it's a PNG, but it's not a transparent PNG, so the black does not come through the back of it. So that's what the instructions say, is to call it apple-touch-icon.png. Obviously, then save it as a PNG and make it not be transparent. But You could have it be transparent if you're okay with having a black background and then maybe what's showing through is white or something like that. So you can kind of play around with that a little bit. And then the other thing I will show you real quick is, although they say it does have to be a non-transparent PNG, I found that I put in different icons here, or different images. I have no idea how big the size is on this actual image, but you can put in different images and it'll work just fine as well. So we'll just load this back up again, and we will, okay, whoops, let me turn my, I'm playing on it with my phone, but you can't see it. So let's X this out again. So that picture is just a little cartoon girl right there. And so it shows up there. But again, you first saw the ninja, and then you saw the girl come over the top of it. So again, I would probably suggest that whatever you have as your favicon matches identically to what you have as the image you want here for this to be saved onto your phone. And then again, we can go here to add to home screen, and it will give you that same image right there, even though it's not a PNG. This one is actually a JPEG file. Now you're going to ask yourself next is, okay, what happens if I click on add bookmark? And you're going to get the standard ClickFunnels thing there, and the same thing with your favorites. And I'll gotta admit, I've been trying to research this for 2 or 3 hours, and I cannot find an answer anywhere that says how to change those two, or even where does that come from. Where does this ClickFunnels logo even come from? Because it's not in the code anywhere on the page. And every single tutorial I found on how to do this, it said that you can change out the, what was it here? You can change out the home screen, but nowhere does it say how to change out the bookmark or the favorites. So at least at this point here, we can now have your consumer save it to their home screen with the proper icon. But if they go and they bookmark or favorite it, it's going to give them that ClickFunnels logo. With a lot of other websites, it will either give you the logo for that website, or it'll just give you a box with a singular letter in it instead of the, in our case here, the ClickFunnels logo. So it is definitely a known issue across all iPhones that you're not able to change out what you have, again, for your bookmarks or for your favorites right there. So real quick, before we jump off here, I just want to look at that code that we put in, and it's really simple. We just start off with a link, and when we say rel equals apple-touch-icon, and then we say type equals image/PNG. I don't even think that part is necessary there. And then we just put in a link, an href, hypertext reference to the image that we want to use. And I'm going to change it back to the one I really wanted here. So let me copy that. We'll paste it back in over here. And there we go. So now I have my image back in there. So let's just go back into the QuickTime here one more time, reload the page, and click on the button, and there you got the ninja guy, and here we can go and we can add it to the home screen. So that's it for today. If you got any questions, just let me know.